This is Jennifer with Salina Now. I am at Quick Shop on West Crawford in Salina, and I am here with Ricky, the creator of Kansas Missing and Unsolved, and we are going to talk about Kathryn Adams, who has been missing in Salina for 33 years, correct?
Right.
And we are at this location because this is the last known place that she was alive on April 29th,
April 29th,
1993. So Ricky is going to tell you a little bit more about her, and hopefully we can get a little bit closer by doing this.
Well, as she mentioned, Kathryn Adams went missing from Salina, Kansas, April 29th, 1993, from a Quick Shop here in Salina, Kansas, 1700 block of West Crawford. The original building, the original Quick Shop, no longer stands. It was torn down and rebuilt as a much bigger store. But this was the last location. It was 4:30 in the morning. She stopped here, got her gas, got her coffee, got her newspaper, and headed out to the storage facility out on Centennial Road, where she loaded up her Legs Pantyhose inventory every day and drove around town stocking up the Legs Pantyhose. She was driving I still got that information here. Hang on a minute. She was driving a full-size white Ford van, but she has Legs written on the side in blue and white lettering. It was found abandoned the next day at Russell's Restaurant, which is just across the way over here. The next day at 5:45 p.m. on the north side of Russell's Restaurant, so it was obscured from the truck stop on the south side. There are a few businesses further south of that, so I don't know if anybody saw anything that day or not. I would hope somebody did. You have to remember, 1993, it wasn't a thing to have security cameras in businesses. We were lucky with Kathryn Adams because of the original Quick Shop, and now the new one, of course, has more cameras. But the original one back in 1993 did actually have a security camera, and the last known photo of Kathryn was from that security video, backing out the door with a coffee in one hand, newspaper in the other, assumingly probably just saying bye to everybody. She was going out the door, or whoever was working. And then she came back out, got in her van, went out there, and apparently she was attacked there because they had found blood on the ground there, some bullet casings, an attempt to clean it up. And then when they found the van, along the lower portion of the van was mud. Inside there was a large quantity of blood. So in recent years it's been reclassified from a missing persons case to an unsolved homicide case because they don't feel like that she could have survived those injuries in that time. She was 35 when she went missing. She would now be 68. She was 5'4", 120 pounds, brown hair, brown eyes. She did wear glasses. When she went missing, she was wearing a button-down white collar shirt, a blue and white Kansas City Royals jacket over the top of it. As far as I know, her van is still in police property as evidence, as far as I know. But if by chance, if anybody would have any information that would want to call in, you can call the Salina Police Department at 785-826-7210. Crime Stoppers' number is 785-826-8477. You can text SA Tips to Crimes 274637, or go to www.pd.salina.org. Follow the Crime Stoppers link. You can submit a tip there, or you can call the KBI at 785-296-4017 or 1-800-572-7463. Any information on her case that could help, get the investigators going back in the right direction and help solve this case would be greatly appreciated. It's been 33 years. She had a teenage daughter at the time. She was in the process of being divorced. From Salina Journal articles that I have read, and I do have, her husband, or soon-to-be ex-husband, was extensively interviewed and cleared. Her daughter no longer lives in Salina. She moved completely out of Kansas. But yeah, we'll eventually show you some of the other locations of where she was seen and piece that together. And if you want, I do have photos of what the original Quick Shop looked like that stood here. I can give those to you if you want to work those in somehow. But yeah, any information that you could possibly submit would be greatly, greatly appreciated. And I do thank you guys for tuning into this video, and you guys have a good day, and we'll be back with more information.
Thank you, Ricky. So that's Ricky again with Kansas Missing and Unsolved. And Ricky has a huge heart for those who are missing here in Salina and even to the Kansas borders. And hopefully once a week, Ricky and I are going to be, showcasing isn't the right word, but letting you guys know about at least one person who is still listed as missing in our state and in our city of Salina. So that way we can hopefully get some more information out there, and we are hoping to go to each location that pertains to the case and hopefully get these cases solved. And the only way to do that is to get the information out there, so that's what we're doing. In the meantime, stay tuned, and Salina Now is going to be going to go see Big Boy, the giant locomotive. See you soon.